What up? And welcome to my channel. And if you saw the delicious thumbnail, you know that we're making chicken crunch wraps. I didn't take a picture when, I cut it open. So that's why like the thumbnail is like just a picture of the outside. But it was cheesy goodness in the inside. Don't worry. It's always going to be deliciousness on here. But if you're new here, welcome. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And comment too. Drop a comment. Let me know you're here. Hearts, something. Drop some emojis. It don't even matter. Just drop something. Just drop a comment. And make sure you share it. So, first off, clean your chicken thighs. I'm using boneless chicken thighs and I cut them up. Okay? I basically kind of cut them into strips. Now, since I'm making a crunch wrap, it really don't matter for the most part how I cut them up. So you can dice the chicken thighs, or you can strip them up. Either one will suffice. But I just really just cut them up, honestly. And then I just went ahead and seasoned them with what it's in the description box. Seasonings, ingredients, everything is in the description box. I didn't do too much just because I don't know. I just didn't do too much. I added only a few things: little garlic powder, little taco seasoning, little black pepper. You need the paprika for color. And I did put a little bit of seasoned salt. A little bit of seasoned salt on this too, just to, because I didn't use that entire thing of taco seasoning. I only maybe used half of it, and then we're just gonna cover the chicken until it's done. So it's gonna be this process just gonna be a lot of covering. Okay, covering until it's done. Covering until the chicken is, it is to the tenderness of your liking. Now chicken thighs are not like chicken breasts, so you can cook them a little longer, like a little longer than chicken breasts, because chicken breasts will like at this point they would about dry it out, because chicken breasts it don't take that long. So like I said, I just covered it until it was done, until it was the tenderness of my liking. Adjust the seasoning, do whatever you got to do in this moment until the chicken is until you can just take it off the heat, and it's time to assemble the crunch wrap. Now I'm using the extra large burritos shells, tortilla shells for my crunch wrap. That, and I'm using the fajita tortilla shells too. Now the biggest tortillas I've ever found were at the Mexican store. And the store in my area is called El Ranchero on Portage Road, or Portage Street, because Portage Road turns into Portage Street at some point here in the Portage area. But El Ranchero got the best seasoning area, like best seasoning. They do all of course, all the tortillas are handmade, homemade, all that. And I found the biggest. I haven't been there in a while. It's been months. Like probably earlier this year, I was just in there and I found the biggest tortillas ever. Like it definitely was early this year, because it was when I was working it was one of my last jobs I was working at, because I was cooking. It was a set of my coworkers that I was cooking lunches for. So for this specific time, like every week could be something different. So that specific week they wanted crunch wraps. So I found, oh my God, I haven't seen the last couple times I went in there, I haven't found no really big tortilla shells like I want. Like these tortillas, when I say big, I mean bigger than the average shell that you find at grocery stores. But maybe that's maybe a sign I might have just had to make my own, because I love tortillas. I make them for wraps. Like it's so many things you could do with them. Okay, so I'm using refried beans. Okay, refried beans. Then I added some white rice and sprinkled some TAJÍN on top of that, little TAJÍN. And then I added that chicken that we were just cooking. Added that, as well as some crumbled tortilla chips with a hint of lime. And it literally on the bag says hint of lime. I'm gonna show you a picture. I mean, I'm not a picture, but I'm gonna put it in a clip. You gonna see it in a minute. I'm gonna show you what the bag look like, because yeah, we gonna talk about it. But then I added, of course, lettuce, the tomato, the sour cream. Of course, I need all of that. I need my sour cream. I need all of that. And queso cheese. Now, I tend to switch them up, because Aldi, I love their queso. Okay, I love their nacho cheese. And then when I say queso, I'm always thinking about the white one, the white cheese, but not queso blanco. I love that cheese too. But either cheese, whether it be the orange cheese or the white cheese, you can use either one. I love both of them. I don't think they had it at the Aldi at the one that I went to. They didn't have that one. They only had the orange cheese, the cheddar cheese, not the white cheddar Monterey cheese or whatever. You get what I'm saying. So I just basically tucked and rolled. I added that fajita shell on top and tucked all sides until they were tucked in. Now this process is a tricky one, okay? This takes me a little bit of time when I'm trying to flip this over because it can easily go wrong and the whole thing could just fall apart. You know, you have to be careful in this specific part of, you know, of making this. You got to be careful right here. Okay? This is where I try to have the spatula help me out too. Just see, when I'm trying to flip it, it's cool. Because when I can get it on the back like that and all the sides flat, then that's cool. But the struggle is getting it on the skillet flat down like this with no sides coming up. Okay, that's the part where I slide in the spatula to hold, so the spatula can hold like a part of the size, and then I just kind of hold it all together and hurry up and go over there and put it in the skillet like that. Boom, I got it on there. It was, you know, the Lord was on my side when I was making these, because I thought they were just gonna fall apart on me, but they didn't. So that's important. That's great. Now the first one I made, that was Bae's. This one is mine. Now, I love me some beans and I love me some rice. Now, this is the first time I actually used refried beans on this, like on a Crunchwrap. But for some reason, it was just like kind of calling out to me. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Okay. I love beans and I love rice. I guess I could have made the Mexican rice. One day I'm going to try my hand at that too. Like for a burrito bowl or something. I'm going to try my hand at the Mexican rice. Because I've done it in like the box before, but I want to try it the authentic way because I love authentic Mexican food. I love authentic Chinese food. I love everything authentic. Like, it just tastes so good. I can't wait to get into other cultures. Yes. Okay, this the bag. It's so much lime. It say a touch of lime, and I said a hint. It say a touch of lime. It's so much lime on them chips. They lied. Okay, it ain't no touch. You gonna taste the lime. Okay, you're going to taste all the seasonings, especially when you get down to the bottom of the bag. Now, some places, especially down south, they don't have a Meyer. But if you're from up here, up north, in the Michigan area, and you done tried them chips, tell me that lime ain't liming. Okay, tell me that lime it's so limey. Like, I don't know if it's giving salty too. I don't know. They fire though. Listen, that's the only thing. They are fire. They're good. I love me some hint of lime chips. I love some lime chips, especially with Mexican food, because I love lime on my tacos, you know, things like that. That lime really tastes so good. It's a great addition when you're eating Mexican dishes, Mexican foods, anything that you know, Mexicanesque that you're doing, you know, do that. Now that is the first one. I like using the skillet with the lines on it because I like how the lines look. Just in case somebody was wondering that, I just answered it for you. Okay, I love the look of the lines. Okay, that's why I like making grilled cheese, like grilled sandwiches and stuff on there too. It's giving me panini, because eventually I'm gonna have to get a panini press, because I love a good panini. I worked at a few places that had a panini press, and that probably was my favorite gadget out of everything, you know. But this, listen, fire, bussing, delicious, all things great. Make it, try it. You'll love it. Pair it with your favorite Doritos or your favorite tortilla chips or your favorite chips in general. And it's going to be filet-mich, okay? Little dip, little saucy. Maybe you want a little, you know, little salsa on the side. Okay, of course, we use some Mexican hot sauce. But, you know, let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're building, okay? I just hit 3K. 10K, we on the way, okay? I'm aiming high because I know we're going to get there, okay? Make sure you drop a comment. I wish they had an emoji for Crunchwraps instead of just tacos, because they don't really have, they need more emojis with food, so you can drop that. Like, I make this Crunchwrap, so you can drop Crunchwrap emojis. Like, they should have that. Like, if you're listening, whoever make emojis, tell them to make some more Mexican emojis, some more just more dishes, soul food emojis. Like, I think I'm on to something. If somebody listening and it's making sense, let's just do it. Let's do it for the foodies. We need more food.